What's going on, y'all? We're here at the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation Benefit Dinner, and we're live in the You Got This Lounge. And with me, I have my partner, Jada McCray.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Chris Simon. But the person y'all actually came here and probably logged on to see is my guest here on the sofa today, Ms. Taraji P. Henson. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm awesome. So earlier, I was allotted the opportunity to come up on Capitol Hill with you as you talked about the suicide rates, as you talked about the issues for the the need for black mental health in these urban communities. I want to talk, and now we're here kicking off the conference at the benefit dinner and then the 2-day conference tomorrow. Talk to me about how do you feel about the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation, the work that you guys are doing for the conference, and why DC?
Well, D.C. because this is my hometown, and it's also where Capitol Hill is. This is where you get the politicians on your side.
So when you say hometown,
Born and raised.
Southeast?
Southeast.
Okay.
Southeast.
Mumbo sauce?
Mumbo sauce.
All right, Mo.
But you know, I'm in Chicago now, so I like that mild sauce. But I stopped eating chicken anyway, so it's fine.
Okay.
But you know, I love my city. I love where I'm from, and you know, why not DC? Why not my hometown?
Awesome. Yeah, we're right up the road in Baltimore, and we do a lot of work in PG. We have an office in PG County and Lanham. So when I found out that you were doing it in DC, I was like, wow. For me, I was like, this could be the CBC of mental health. You know what I mean? What are your goals for the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation going forward?
First thing is, right now what I'm loving is the awareness. People are feeling more comfortable talking about it. What I talked about on the Hill today was making mental health a part of our children's curriculum, because we can teach sex education, physical education, math, science. Why don't we teach them about their mental? If they start talking about it at school, we assign them with homework. It's only going to affect home, because now, mommy, we got to talk about this. You know, and so something that has been so taboo for so long, generation after generation, now we expose it. And exposing is not a secret. It's not anything bad. You know, we're so quick to talk about our other illnesses. Why can't we include our mental?
Absolutely. And now a lot of celebrities have come forward and they've shared their stories about mental health, but not everyone has started a foundation. That's a lot of effort. What made you decide to establish the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation?
Out of necessity. I just, you know, when my son and we needed to get help because his father was murdered here in D.C. and my father died 2 years later, and that's traumatic. And for both of us, and because now I'm left alone to raise this black boy. What do I tell him? You know,
a too common story.
Right. So when it was time to look for someone that I felt comfortable speaking to, certainly my son would feel comfortable being vulnerable in front of, it was like looking for a unicorn. I can't put it any better. A purple unicorn with a 15-karat gold horn. Like, it was impossible. Not that they don't exist, it's just that they're not easily accessible. And that was a problem for me, because I have a lot of white friends, and they have standing appointments every week. And it's like, well, what's wrong with us? How come we don't have? So then I talked to my best friend, Tracy Jenkins, who...
She's awesome.
Isn't she?
She's super awesome.
She's my best friend since the 7th grade. But she runs my foundation. She's the executive director, and we started doing research. The number of black psychiatrists, psychologists, and therapists was so low. And that's because we don't talk about it at home. So the first thing I wanted to tackle was just to make it a conversation. Why are we not talking about this? You know? It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I believe that everybody suffers from some form of anxiety. You see what's going on in the world?
Absolutely.
You know?
So we at BTST, we have 2 black psychiatrists. Dr. Boyer will be on a panel with you tomorrow. I'm excited about that. But what I want to so you labeled this "Can We Talk?" That's my Tevin Campbell song.
Yes.
I'm having tongue tie. Maybe I'm a little nervous. But no.
Use your coping skills.
She's talking to me like a therapist that she is. But no, so Can We Talk is the name of the conference. So can we talk for just a second? I want to ask you a certain question, a little bit, maybe slightly more personal. You've played many roles, whole gamut, and you've done a wonderful job doing them.
Thank you.
and you have to get into character a lot of times, right? Because some of the roles that you've played aren't who you are on a daily basis. And you find a lot of actors, they have to own these roles, and they go so deep to become these roles, right? That sometimes it's hard to switch it off.
Yeah.
Like you see, like Heath Ledger, he committed suicide after playing the Joker. And then Michael B. Jordan talked about how you needed to go to therapy after playing Killmonger. Talk about how you get in character and get out of character without losing yourself.
That's something I trained myself to do because in the beginning, before I garnered my skills, my tools and things that I needed to be the actress that I am, you throw yourself in. It's like, I gotta do this all the time. And then it was like, I really don't. You know, I am trained in this, so I literally have a switch that I can turn on and off. And that's for my mental. Everybody can't do that, but that's how I work. I can't stay in a character all the time. I need Taraji to breathe.
Yeah.
You know, because if I'm not being Taraji, then I have no riches to bring back to the character. So it is imperative that, and I think being a single mother helped me with that because I couldn't go home talking about don't call me nothing but Yvette. My son would be like, my son would be like, who is Yvette? You know, so.
You know who Yvette is, Jody.
Right. So, you know, I had to, I learned that, and I think being a mother forced me to do that. Because when I crossed that threshold, it was homework, what am I eating? I got school tomorrow, PTA, you know, so I couldn't stay in that character.
Compartmentalizing it.
Absolutely. It's work.
And I'm sure that it's not even getting in character, just when you are in the public light all the time, you have to get yourself up to make sure that you don't come across any type of way. You're making sure you have the great energy around people. And I know,
try,
like me,
but I'm human. And sometimes it's just you're not gonna get.
yeah. But then when you get home, you find like, I can just crash and everything. So I'm pretty sure, you know, that it's not even just getting enrolled.
Yeah,
character.
it's tough. It's tough when you just want to go to the store and, because I still like. I mean, I have assistants, but I like to stay grounded. I still like to get my own produce. I know what I want my lemon to look like, you know? And so it's a bit frustrating when I just want to go buy my produce and then but that comes with it. And it's just how I maneuver. I walk in my truth. If I don't feel like taking a picture, I'm not going to take a picture. You know, you gotta give me a chance to be human. You know, and I understand at the same time this person's like, well, when am I ever gonna get this chance again? But it's not like I said, meet me at Whole Foods on 9th and F Street at this time. I'm signing autographs. So you have to allow, you know, it's give and take from the fans and myself.
It's crazy because I'm a trained professional. I've been a therapist for a long time. But when I walked through the door and I saw you, I felt like I saw someone that I knew. I had to check myself like, you don't know her. Calm down. You know? But so I know it must be difficult for other people as well. I'm so happy that you're doing everything that you're doing with mental health. For the Boris Lawrence Foundation, what are you going to do beyond the conference? What is the goal, and how can we donate if we want?
Well, you can donate right now. If you text, can we talk to 41444? Any donation is grateful. I mean, we're just honored that you care. And what was the other question? You can also go to, I'm sorry, you can also go to BorisLHensonFoundation.org to donate. But now, what was the next question?
Your mission going forward. How can we keep this momentum going?
We're tackling recidivism in the prison systems because, you know, half of the prison population being Black. I think that's an inaccurate. I think it's even more than half. They suffer from mental issues. And so if you don't deal with those mental issues going into the penitentiary, chances are when you come out of prison, you're going to end up right back there. And we all know that prison is not where you go for reform or to rehabilitate. So that's something we're tackling. Giving scholarships to young African Americans who are interested in this field because we have to close that gap. We need more therapists who are culturally competent. The awareness, scholarships, and right now we're already in urban schools in DC and we're going across the country. We're painting positive images and positive reinforcements in the bathrooms where children are going nowadays to cut. They're being bullied in these bathrooms, and we're just I know it seems small, but you have no idea what visual stimulation can do for your mental.
Yeah, I heard you talk about that earlier today, and I was like, wow. You know, because those bathrooms were dark and stuff like that. Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate everything that you're doing, and in addition to those things, connecting people who can't afford or who wouldn't have access to mental health services with therapists and stuff like that. And BTST is excited and happy to be your regional partner to provide those therapeutic services. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
And so please, everybody that's watching this right now, like she said, go donate. We need you guys to donate. It doesn't matter if it's $5, $10, $10,000 is good too. But whatever, whatever you want to donate,
20
please.
million! No, I'm kidding. I'm just
$20 million.
All the lives we can save.
But no, honestly, they're doing phenomenal work connecting individuals with mental health services. So please, your donation goes a long way. We run a mental health organization. We know what it takes to run an organization, how difficult it is, the decisions that have to be made, and how we like to provide services and all the extra fees that or extra expenses that don't even make the scene that go into providing these services. So please, donate. Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation. What else can they text for it?
They can text, "Can we talk?" to 41444.
Awesome. I know you got a lot to do. You have other people to see. You got a dinner happening. Then we got a concert downstairs with a guest performer and everything like that. So we'll let you go.
Thank
you very much for being here.
Both of you.
Thank you
so much for your work you're doing too. Thank you. It takes a village.
Can we get the photo real fast?
Are we still live?
Oh.
Are we taking the picture?